Yo, 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 Stallions, how we doing? All right, today I have brought to you the top 16 players, in my opinion. This is strictly Aaron Buckley's opinion. This is no one else's opinion besides mine, okay? I first want to say there'll be a name, comparison, shooting, dribbling, finishing, rebounding, and defense. You're probably going to look through and you're going to be like, why do I have blah, 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 better defense than blah, blah, blah? I tried my best, okay? Just realize I tried, okay? All right. And the worst player at number 16, Anthony Conti. It's just facts. And it's no offense to Conti because he doesn't play basketball. Oh, and one more thing. I'm basing this off of 1v1s, 3v3s, 5v5s, how they would play in an actual game, how they would play in the streets, how their shooting is, so I'm all-around basketball player. Conti, his NBA comparison, Dennis Rodman, shooting D-. The man cannot shoot the ball. Dribbling D+, cannot dribble. Finishing C, and I'm only giving that because he's a good rebounder. That's all Conti's really got going for him, is good rebounding. Besides that, Conti, just tick-tocky. All right, coming in at number 15, we got Dame Dalla Damian Longo. If it was his list, he'd probably be number 1. And I wanted to put A+ shooting because this man is by far the best shooter, but I had to keep it a buck. His NBA comparison is Aaron Gordon because all this man wants to do is run around the three-point line and throw up his BS bullshot three-pointers. But that's how he plays his game. I'm giving him B shooting, C- dribbling, D+ finishing, C rebounding, and C+ defense. The man can shoot the ball decent. It totally depends on the day. Damian is a very streaky shooter. Dribbling, not really there. Finishing, not really there. But that man, all he does is shoot. He never takes it in. Rebounding, it's and defense is Damian at 15. Coming in at 14, Noah Sassman. His NBA comparison is Marcus Smart. Noah has C- shooting, D+ dribbling, C finishing, B+ rebounding, and B defense. Noah is the perfect example of Marcus Smart. He sticks 6 defense and he rebounds. Can't do that much more with the basketball. Dribbling is not good. Shooting here and there. Once in a great while, it's going to drop. And finishing is just off of grabbing boards and going back up. Noah Marcus Smart. Coming in at 13, Nick DeMaria. His NBA comparison is Andre Drummond. Now, I think that is a perfect comparison because he can do one thing in basketball, and it is rebound the ball. I gave him F shooting. He is by far the worst shooter in the Stallions. And you can't argue that. Maybe Conti, but no, I think Nick is by far the worst. D+ dribbling, C+ finishing, A rebounding, B- defense. This man is arguably the best rebounder in the Stallions, but besides rebounding, that's about all he's going to offer you. Coming in at 12, Samuel Malloy. His NBA comparison, Robin Lopez. Before y'all get offended, because you're going to be like, Robin Lopez, he is weak as hell. Listen, Sam does 2 things. He rebounds, plays some D, and does that post hook. What does Robin Lopez do? He grabs board, and he does that weak post hook. Perfect comparison. Sam gave him D shooting, C- dribbling, B finishing, B+ rebounding, and B defense. That's perfect in my D shooting. He's not the greatest shooter. C- dribbling, not really dribbling, putting the ball down. He's a good finisher, B finishing, with B+ rebounding and B defense. Sam at 12. Up to 11, Jacob McManus. Now this is non-torn meniscus Jacob McManus. This is prime J-Mac. His NBA comparison, Lauri Markkanen. He has A- shooting, B- dribbling, C finishing, C rebounding, and C- defense. I give him A- shooting. People sleep on his shooting. This man has the blicky, and no one wants to talk about the blicky that he's got. Hands down. Hold on. No one wants to talk about the blicky that Jake has. All right dribbling, all right finishing, but all you pick him up on your team for is to run around and spray that ball because that man can shoot when he wants to. At number 10, we got Tony All Night Long Sapola. His NBA comparison, Joe Ingles. B shooting, C- dribbling, C+ finishing, C rebounding, and B defense. I think Tony is perfect with Joe Ingles because he's obviously a lefty. Joe Ingles just stands around and shoots. drives when he needs to. He's a very fundamental player. Antonio's a very fundamental player. Gave him B shooting. Antonio's very at shooting. C minus dribbling. Tony's really put on the floor that much. C plus finish is all right. C rebounding and B defense. Tony can stick some D when he needs to. Coming in at number 9, the Twins, Roberto Sapola. Right ahead of Antonio. That's very controversial. His NBA comparison is Gallo. I gave Roberto B shooting, C plus dribbling, B minus finishing, B rebound, and B plus defense. I think that was very generous, actually. I gave him some very good grades. Now I'm looking at it. But that's the fact. Roberto is a great hustler. B shooting is perfect for him. C plus dribbling. He's a little all over the place with his dribbling. I'm giving B minus finishing. He can finish when he needs to. He's a great rebounder and great defense. He's a hustler. Gallinari's perfect for Roberto. Coming in at number 8, Lucas Ferranti. His NBA comparison, Chris Paul. I give Lucas B minus shooting, B dribbling, B plus finishing, C rebounding, and C plus defense. Lucas is just he's a slow-paced point guard type player. Lucas puts the ball on the floor and he's gonna find the open teammates. That's why I give him Chris Paul. He's not the greatest shooter. He can knock one down here and there. B minus. He's a decent dribbler with B. He's good at finishing because he's a big body, so he can get down there. B plus finishing, C rebounding, and C plus defense. Doesn't really stick the D or grab the rebounding. Coming in at number 7, Clayton Hughes. His NBA comparison, DeMarcus Cousins. I give Clayton B shooting, D dribbling, B finishing, B rebounding, and C defense. I think Clayton is perfect for DeMarcus Cousins. All Clayton wants to do is stand on the three-point line and chuck up threes also. And he makes them. Clayton is a good shooter. That's why I gave him B shooting. Clayton can shoot the ball. And Clayton's a big body. DeMarcus Cousins love to baby down low. Clayton will baby you down low. That's why I gave him B finishing, B rebounding. His dribbling isn't all there. I gave it a D, and he has some C defense. Coming in at number 6, Aaron Buckley. I gave myself an NBA comparison of J.J. Redick. I gave myself A shooting, B dribbling, B minus finishing, C minus rebounding, and D defense. I think, and prove me if wrong, I'm the best shooter in the Stallions. That's why I gave myself A shooting. I'm a very all-right dribbler, B dribbling. Finishing's, it is B minus finishing. I'm not physical down low. Gave myself C minus rebounding. And I probably have the worst defense in the Stallions, and I'm aware of that. D defense. I think J.J. Redick's a perfect comparison because he just wants to run around and shoot threes. That's all I want to do, run around and shoot threes. Coming in at number 5, R.J. Juditis. NBA comparison, Damian Lillard. I know what you're thinking. That's probably a stretch. That's Dame Dollar Lillard. That man gets buckets. But I think it's perfect for R.J. A minus shooting, B dribbling, B minus finishing, C rebounding, and B defense. I think that's perfect. RJ is a very good, very consistent, good shooter. He's a very decent dribbler, very decent at finishing. He grabs boards here and there, and he sticks D. I think Damian Lillard is a perfect comparison. Coming in at number 4, 3 3-pointers on the varsity season, Dominic Gusha. His NBA comparison, Draymond Green. I gave Dom C plus shooting, C dribbling, B minus finishing, A rebounding, and A defense. Now, if there was a hustle stat, Dom would have A+++ by a mile. Dom is not the greatest shooter. He will knock it down here and there, just like Draymond. He's very, very, I would say right below average at dribbling. He's very average at dribbling. He can finish here and there, but great rebounder, great defender, just like Draymond. I think Draymond's a perfect comparison. Coming in at number 3, Zach Pilarczyk. His NBA comparison is Domantas Sabonis. I gave him B shooting, D plus dribbling, B finishing, B minus rebounding, and C plus defense. Zach is just an all-around great basketball player. He's going to shoot the ball well. That's why I gave him B. He's not the great dribbling, but Zach doesn't really put it on the floor besides maybe posting up. B finishing, he can finish. B minus, he's a good rebounder. And C plus, he's going to stick defense here and there. I think he's a perfect fit for Domantas Sabonis. Now, coming in at number 2, I have Eddie Skeet. His NBA comparison is D Rose in his prime. I gave Eddie C plus shooting, B plus dribbling, B plus finishing, B minus rebounding, and A defense. Eddie is another hustler. He would have A plus hustle too. I gave him C plus shooting because it's just facts. Eddie is an attack the basket kind of player. I gave him B plus dribbling. He's a great dribbler. B plus finishing. That's his game is finishing. B minus rebounding. He's a very decent rebounder. And A defense. That man gets poke steals like it's no one's business. And I think D Rose in his prime is a perfect comparison. Coming in at number 1, Ray Lipinski with an NBA comparison of Blake Griffin. I gave Ray B+ shooting, C dribbling, A- finishing, A rebounding, and B defense. Ray can shoot lights out when he wants. It totally matters in the day. Ray will always is a decent and good shooter, but some days he's lights out. B+ shooting, C dribbling. Ray is a decent dribbler, but I would not say he's great at dribbling. A- finishing. He can finish well off rebounds. A rebounding, the kid can rebound, and B defense. The defense will be higher, but that man is a straight hack. If there was a foul category, Ray would lead it. So that's why I only gave him B defense. Blake Griffin is a perfect NBA comparison because he does just what Ray does. He can shoot the ball and he can get to the basket. So there is my NBA comparisons and the Stallions top 16. Conti at 16, Damon at 15, Noah at 14, Nick DeMaria at 13, Sam Malloy at 12, Jake at 11, Tonio 10, Roberto 9, Lucas 8, Clayton 7, Aaron 6, RJ 5, Dom 4, Zach 3, Eddie 2, and Ray number 1. Tell me your thoughts and opinions.